Welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Sean Burdette, and coaches split over the weekend as the Florida schools come to town, and I know that's always a challenge.
Yeah, in a good weekend in terms of starting off with a win against South Florida, an absolutely unbelievable atmosphere. With the crowd that we had and the band being here for the first time this season, I think that was electric, to be honest, and something that certainly helped us out down the stretch. We went up 2-0 in that match with two set victories there. And then South Florida kind of came clawing back, and then we found a way to win it in the fifth. And, a lot of credit to our team, but then also the fans that showed up and the band as well.
All right, so you go to that fifth set, and we've talked about some 5-set matches you had earlier that weekend, and SEMO may mentally have kind of shaken the confidence, but now you go back on that experience of how to try to, stay competitive, get through it. You're down in that fifth set. In a fifth set, it looks like, wow, at 13-8, it's probably, good, hard fight. But then your team rallied huge. I think they go on an 8-1 run down the stretch, and you pull out the win.
Yeah, we had various people step up in that stretch. And as you mentioned, we were down 13-8 and had a great service run by Sarah Smith, who came in and does what she does well in terms of from the service line. But then Kate Bass gave us a big, huge block. I mean, it was a team effort, but certainly some individual plays stood out there. But being able to play every point one by one and not look at what the final is going to be, and didn't play it necessarily the most clean all the way through, but found a way to win the big points and win those extended rallies.
When they're in the middle of a run like that in a fifth set, when your backs are 1 point away and the match could be over, or 2 plays away and the match can be over, is that when you get on that run with the serve, do you just kind of stand back and let the momentum kind of carry it, or how involved are you at that point?
I think you become a little bit of a cheerleader.
Yeah.
I think everybody does, and you just kind of feel it building, and you want to be in that moment, and you don't want to disrupt it. That's for sure.
You came away. Unfortunately, you take the loss on Sunday to UCF.
Yeah, and they're sitting at number 1 in our conference, and a very good team, and an outside hitter, McKenna Melville. That's a 3-time player of the year in our conference, All-American. And, she did what she needed to do and really carried them with kills. But the fight that we had and being able to side out like we did, kind of started a little bit slow in that first set, but then, it was like dipping the toes in the water a little bit to test it out, but then kind of go, all right, we're in this. And we started seeing that fight. But I thought what was great was our serve receive was very steady, very consistent throughout that match. And then the defensive effort and the pursuit allowed us to take some extra swings. And, that part of it was great. Gigi Crescenzo, came up big, for us with some kills, and, really kind of opened up some new shots for her that she's been working on. But, serve receive and ball control was really good for that match.
You turn around and you stay at home. Of course, we talked about 5 straight matches. So this weekend, ECU and I believe Cincinnati, they're going to come to town. So you get to stay home to the Finch Center.
Yeah, and facing some teams here, ECU managed to take a match and win against Houston. That was a big win for them, and Cincinnati sitting in the top couple spots here in the conference. So we've seen both those teams. We're getting everybody again for the second time, and coming here this week and prepare for East Carolina at 6:00 on Friday, and got a nice little homestand here, and then that midweek match next week with SMU at 1 p.m. So looking forward to having the support and everybody back out to our matches.
Well, you get a win over the weekend. You get a little momentum back in your belt with 3 home matches remaining in this homestand. You still have quite a bit of the schedule remaining to play. You got what's left here in this month, then you got all of November.
Yeah, and it's strange to think November is right around the corner, but we still got a good 6 weeks or so of volleyball and great quality opponents every week.
It's a normal schedule, and just saying that before we wrap it up, it just seems like a long schedule compared to what you saw in the short run in the spring.
Yeah, short run in the condensed season in the spring, and then also previous seasons of having a conference tournament. So we're actually extended a little bit further with not having that and playing a full double round robin. So this is that time of year where you kind of find out what teams and what players are made of. And we talked about it in the locker room yesterday of, do you bounce off the wall? Do you find a way around it or over it? Because everybody's going through it where you get a little bit run down. You've got, midterms, things like that. Everything's kind of going on right here in the middle of the semester. And, the teams that can find a way to push and fight and continue to get better, they see that progress.
All right, Coach, as always, we appreciate it, and best of luck this weekend.
Great. Thanks so much.
As Sean Burdette, I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network.